Okay, what I'm gonna make today is tuna salad, and you can make it a variety of different ways. So what ingredients I have is the tuna. I have some green giant whole mushrooms, and you can use any kind of mushroom you want. Oops, there we go. I have mustard. I have Miracle Whip. I have onions, parsley, and cilantro. So I'll open up the can of tuna here. I need a new can opener, but that's okay. And actually, you guys, it's like about 3 a.m. in the morning. I couldn't sleep. I didn't eat any dinner, so I figure I'd get up and I'll make some tuna, something like that I can eat, and then probably after an hour go to sleep and then get up and go to work. So anyway, what you want to do, you want to open up your can of tuna. And I don't open it up all the way. I open it up where I have a little room where it's a little piece attached. And then so I can press it down and drain it. So let's drain the water from the tuna. And this is tuna with water in the can. So we're going to drain it. Get as much water out as we can. Because we don't want soggy, wet tuna. All right. Now let's open it up. Be careful so you don't cut yourself. Let's scrape that off in there. I already had opened up 2 cans of tuna already, as you can see right here. And place that in there with a little bit of Miracle Whip, some, what do you call it, mustard. Had to think about that for a minute. I diced up a couple of these mushrooms, and I diced up some cilantro, parsley, and 2 of these green onions here. So you want to open up the can, and then you just want to go ahead and empty it into your dish or bowl. Make sure you be careful so you don't cut yourself with the lid. So, get all the tuna out of the can here. Alright. And I'm always waste not, want not, so I try to get everything. Okay, and then I take my green onion. I'm only going to cut up one since I already cut up 2, and I'm using, so I use 1 for every can that I've used. So, I'm going to chop this up real quick here. Be careful with your fingers. And you don't have to chop it super fine. You can chop it to how you like. This is going to give the tuna a little bit of flavor with the onions. And most people put relish or some kind of pickle juice or jalapeno juice in their tuna. I use that sometime, and it depends on what I have in my refrigerator. So we're going to put the green onions in there, as you can see. Then take a little bit of the parsley. You know, just break it off. And I usually try to not have too many stems for my parsley. So I'll take a little bit of those off there. And then I'll take some cilantro. I really don't care too much about the stems on the cilantro, but so just break off some fresh cilantro. Okay, so that should be about enough there. I don't want too many stems. Okay, and so you could just bunch this together like in a little ball here, like that, and then chop away. So watch out for your fingers as well. So, and I just start chopping just a little bit here. Just a little bit to break it up a little bit. Move back a little bit at a time here. All right. That looks pretty good because I don't want to bulk of it in my mouth when I get ready to eat my tuna here. Okay. So we put that in there. I don't have that much mustard left, but let's use what I got left. So you want to put maybe about a tablespoon or so, or to your taste, of mustard. So I didn't use most of that there, so that's all gone. And you want to get at least about 1 tablespoon of Miracle Whip per can. You don't want your tuna to be too soupy. So be careful with the Miracle Whip, because when you put, say, your mustard, your Miracle Whip, and then you put relish or a little bit of, you know, jalapenos or the juice from the jalapenos or the relish, whichever you prefer, you don't want your tuna to be soupy. You want it to have a little meat texture to it so that you can taste the tuna and not a lot of Miracle Whip. And a lot of people fail to do that. So I'm going to use a fork here because I got my spoon in there. So I'm going to grab a dab, you know, like a tablespoon size. Put it in there. I'm going to grab a little bit more because I do love mayo and I don't want it to be too meaty. So, and you just mix it together. Just mix it together and see how it looks once you mix it together there. So, what I am actually gonna do here is taste it a little bit to see if it's the consistency that I want. See, that looks really good. So, let's taste it a little bit here. Grab my fork. I don't want a huge taste, just a little. Tastes pretty good. You can add salt and pepper, paprika to it if you like. I normally do, but the cilantro and the parsley give it that nice greenery taste a little bit. But as well, you taste the tuna and you taste the Miracle Whip and a little bit of the mustard. So that's really good. Now, what I wanted to do here is take my mushrooms, and no, they're not cooked mushrooms. I want to, so I normally wash mine off. So I'm just going to do 2 here for you here, okay? I'm going to wash it off. Okay, so now I want to pull out the stem part in the middle and leave that whole like that. And there we go again. And this is good for a party idea. Okay, so, and then just take a little bit of your tuna here and fill it. And you want to make sure you have enough, not too over the top, but enough where it'll look nice and pretty. Get some of that greenery in there. And you want your guests to have a nice taste to their fresh vegetable here. So you can do this with celery as well. Stuff your celery with tuna. You can do bell peppers, onions, and mostly any kind of vegetable. Now, if you like raw vegetables like me, I like raw and cooked, but I do love my vegetables. So, let's clean off our area here so you can see how it looks. sauce it here and show you how it looks. Let's clean off the area here a little bit. All right. Now, as you can see, that is my stuffed mushroom, tuna mushrooms. And you can keep these and chop it up and put it in your tuna, or you could just use it for something else later. So I'm going to put up my leafy vegetables here. And you can garnish your plate and make it look pretty with some parsley, of course. So let's see. And we don't want to take away from our gorgeous dish here. So this could be a snack for you, for your children, when you have guests that's coming over for a party. So let's see here. Put a little bit more parsley on that somewhere. And then you guys can tell me what you think of the creative idea. I don't know how creative it is, but look at it. Something easy and fun to make. Okay. And so you just garnish it a little bit there. And voila, you have your party hors d'oeuvres. So that is an easy way to make something quick if you're going to have guests to come over and you're not sure, and it's cheap to make, because tuna, what, 88 cents or 90 cents a can. The mushrooms was like $1 and say 20 cents. This is normally something you have in your refrigerator anyway, so it's easy to make. And then you refrigerate the rest. And I'm going to show you guys so you can see it very good. Let me clean off my area here. So let's take a look. Is that beautiful? Let's see. See that? And that is the mushroom dish. Let's see. There we go. That is the mushroom dish. So tell me what you think. And post your videos. Invite your friends to the Woman Cave site. And you guys have a wonderful day. At 3 a.m. like me. So thank you so much and have a good day.